Good morning. It is Friday. It's about 6:40 and I just finished. I did a 20-minute speed run because it is like 87 degrees in LA before 7. There's already an excessive heat warning. The good news is that it's supposed to rain later today and all night because there's a hurricane in Southern California. I'm really proud of myself, even though it's hard to breathe because of the heat and humidity. I did the speed workout, didn't have to skip any of the intervals, and I did all the full intervals. So started at a 20-second interval, I went up to 30 seconds, and then the last interval was a minute at like a super fast speed. I did them all. I didn't cut any of them too short. I might have cut one or two, like 2 or 3 seconds short. But really proud of myself for that. I have to go to the DMV, which is why I only did 20 minutes. I was planning to do 50 minutes, but when Zappy and I are both trying to get up and get going in the morning, it takes a little longer because we only have the one bathroom. Yeah, I'm still proud of myself. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do the Action Kutcher runs. I was planning to do the first one after my speed run, but I'm going to use them as easy runs. It's an easy run tomorrow, it'll be an hour, and then Sunday 8-mile run. It should take me an hour and a half for that. Yeah, let's go to the DMV. And then the grocery store. I am not in a good headspace. I went to the DMV, did not get my license renewed because they're super nitpicky. And like, I kind of understand, but also don't understand because our address has fraction in it, like most multifamily homes in Los Angeles. There's every multifamily home in Los Angeles that I've seen is either has a half or a 3/4 or a 1/4 or all of the above. But half the companies in LA that provide services for apartments don't recognize them. So like your address is like different on every single bill. So when you have to prove where you live somewhere and they're like, oh, your addresses don't match, I'm like, they clearly do. It just doesn't have the dash in it or the slash in it because places don't recognize that it's like a 3/4 address. And they're like, we can't help you unless addresses match exactly. And I'm like, that's interesting because I know for sure your system is not going to recognize the 3/4 because USPS does not recognize the 3/4. And it's really frustrating. And then while I was in line waiting for that to be told that I can't do anything until I come back and get documents that match exactly, our credit card was stolen, and I got a notification of a fraud purchase, which is weird. Like, I'm real sketched out by it because it's being shipped to me. So I'm like, maybe it's like a dumb fraud person. It was through Etsy, so if you have an Etsy, I would like maybe change your password. But it was for like $200. But when I was like fully expecting to go into the purchase, like I messaged the seller, I was like, this fraud, cancel the order, and I called my credit card and we're getting a new card and all that. But I fully expected for it to be shipped somewhere else. But it's being shipped to me, so I think the fraud person is new. Which I just found funny. But yeah. So that's always fun. Just a lot of things bad back to back. But I went to the grocery store and I'm gonna show you what I got because I don't know, I get the same things every week. So if this isn't interesting or you're bored of this, keep just tell me and I won't show them anymore. But I got chocolate milk because I always get chocolate milk. They had 2 for $6 Doritos and Zappy. This is Zappy's favorite and this is my favorite. I got some yogurts. So I like the Chobani Flip, the Oreo, and the s'mores are my favorite, but I saw they had a new one that I've never seen. It's a strawberry cheesecake one, so I'm gonna try that. Got some more dry shampoo. And I got ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in like 2 or 3 months now. Because I'm training, but I'm just really bad place mentally and have been for about a month now. So I just wanted some to make me happy. Although food is not a substitute for your feelings, it can, help. I put it off for so long hoping it would get better, and it's not, and this will bring me a moment of happiness while eating it, so that is why I got it. So that was my Target grocery haul, and that one's always the most unhealthy. It's where we get like our snacks. And then I went to Sprouts. So I got a loaf of French bread because we're going to make sandwiches. I got some more butter lettuce. I got broccoli and tri-colored carrots, a sweet potato and a regular potato, and tortilla chips, and some, they call them poppies, but they're essentially cuties, easy peel mandarins. I noticed this morning that Zappy's on his last bit of coffee, so I got him some coffee. I also saw this. I like the strawberry ones. They were okay, not as good as Trader Joe's, but then I saw the watermelon. I wanted to try that. Got a pack of 2 pounds of ground beef for our chili and salami for our sandwich night. I also got Gruyere for our sandwich night. And then I got a grass-fed ribeye and 2 pounds of buffalo chicken wings. And I got this honey. So I don't normally get this honey. It is quite expensive. It's like almost $8 for this little thing. We usually get a bigger one from Costco that will last me the whole month, and so we get it every month. And it's also like $8. This will last me like a week, maybe a week and a half. But they've been out of honey, like whole honey, at Costco. So I've been getting this. Ironically, this is the cheapest one at Sprouts. It's very good. Local honey is really good for you. I know this company does local honey for a lot of markets. Today I spent like $140 on groceries between the 2 stores. And yeah, so that's a little more than I normally spend. I usually spend closer to $100, but there were no really any discounts or anything. And because I had to buy like honey and stuff that I normally get at Costco, it was a little more expensive. But yeah. Also, I forgot to tell you earlier, I have some clothes coming in today that I ordered for my headshots, which are in like 14 days or something. I took a color analysis thing where you upload a picture and like choose different spots on your face and hair, and they show you your color palette. So I did it for a couple different selfies, and then I did it each of those selfies multiple times on like choosing different parts of my face. And the most common color palette I got was soft autumn, so I ordered a bunch of clothes in that color palette for headshots and just for everyday wear. Ironically, this is one of the colors that it says I look best in. But yeah. So I'll show you all those when they come in. I want to try them on, and it's recommended that you take pictures in natural lighting to see like if it truly is the right shade for you. I hope most of it works because I don't have that much time to order anything else. But we will see how that goes later. And I'll probably just eat ice cream for lunch, maybe a salad first and then ice cream. But yeah, let's go muddle through all these emotions and have a day. So I'm sitting at my computer trying to find an address that matches. It's not going over great, but I got some packages, so we're gonna open them. This is not my clothes, but we ordered a bidet, and I'm really excited about it. It hooks up to your toilet. Ours is from Tushy. There was a sale for Labor Day. It was like $50 off. So we got like the middle one. It's exciting. And then it comes with a bunch of stuff that's Zappy we'll be dealing with. They sent this book, and it has like a history of number 2. So like apparently some communities use corn cobs, some use sticks and stones, pottery shards were used in ancient Greece, flat sticks in Japan. Well, it's just kind of cute, but excited for that. And then I got this other package. Squatch Nation is the soap my husband uses. It's called Dr. Squatch. They ship from here in California. They take forever to ship. Like I ordered this last Wednesday and it didn't ship till this past Wednesday. But it smells really great, and it's not that expensive. So I ordered 8 bars of soap, and it was like $45 for all 8. And each bar will last him like a month. But they smell really great. Here's another scent, Fresh Falls. He also really likes their deodorant, so when he gets his paycheck next week, I'll probably order some of that because he's out. He didn't tell me until I had already ordered this that he also needed deodorant. And I ordered this batch one because he has only 2 bars left, but we also had like a $10 off coupon that was expiring. And yeah, and I'm still waiting on my clothes, but that is all she wrote right now. I'm probably gonna eat, I need to take Oliver outside, and I'm gonna eat ice cream and watch Bridgerton. Still having a bad day. I'm trying to talk to someone at some account to get my address updated correctly so that I can get this ID, this driver's license thing sorted out. It expires on my birthday. So that's in like 3 weeks from today. Hopefully, I have an expiry off, so hopefully I can go, I get sorted out before then and I can go. At that point, I do have another account that's matching an address. The only issue is it's in my husband's name, and I think I have a copy of our marriage certificate because you have to prove that you are either like the child of the account holder or married to the account holder. I don't know how people do this. Like in LA, there's a lot of people in their 20s who live here to pursue acting or creative field, where they're lucky enough that their parents pay for everything. I don't know how they do stuff like this. 'Cause this is driving me up a wall. Just trying to find 2 consecutive addresses. I'm just talking now to talk.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number 1. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head.
So I got my clothes, but there is like no natural light outside. It's a full cloud coverage because there's a hurricane in Southern California. But these are the colors. So I have like a dark green, some stormy blues, a navy, a cream with blue, and then some like big mauve-y colors. It's part of my color palette, and I'll probably do a try on Sunday. It's supposed to be sunny, so that'll be better. I'm just watching Bridgerton right now, waiting for Sappy to get home. But yeah.
Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get
72. It's not even 5:30 with 89% humidity. I don't like it.
going. Easy now. Hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Get up.
Just booked another trip for Yosemite. We're going at the end of March for our wedding anniversary. Yay. It's the first time that we have ever had 2 trips planned at once. and I feel very grateful and excited. I'm so happy. Good evening. It is still September 13th. I think the last clip was me telling you that we booked a trip to Yosemite. We booked it this morning. We are very excited. Zappy's way more excited than I thought he would be. He got to work this morning and immediately texted me a trail that we had to check out, which was exciting because he's not usually that excited when it's this far out, which is really great. My day was like immediately ruined by a family member, but that is okay. We're very excited to go, so that's all that matters. We are going to be there in 2.5 weeks. I'm also excited about, we're going to be paddle boarding and all that kind of stuff with Oliver. So I need to get him a jacket, a life jacket. He's looking at me because I haven't fed him yet for dinner. Yeah, I'm super excited. I am just making sandwiches tonight. We make this Italian sandwich. I'll probably show you. That should be home in like 20 minutes. So I'll probably show you then while he's in the shower. And I am just exhausted. I have not worked out once this week. Well, on Sunday I did that long run at Santa Monica, but Monday I had my alarm set and the alarm went off and I was like, I'd much rather another hour of sleep, so I went back to sleep. And then this morning I went into work early. So yesterday my colleague texted me and was like, hey, can you come in at 7? And I was like, yeah, sure, because we weren't scheduled to, something has to be done this week for our store, and we weren't scheduled for it, so she wanted me to come in with her, so I did. So if I have to be at work earlier than 8 a.m. I don't wake up because I need several hours to like work out and then like stop sweating and my hair dry off from the sweat. But yeah, and I don't know if I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I am exhausted. I don't know what it is. I think I'm reaching the burnout point, so I'm really excited to have 3 days off next week in a row. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday I have off. I have headshots on Monday, which is very exciting. I have a pile of clothes over here. I need to decide what to wear, what I'm going to wear and what I'm going to keep or return, because I did order some new stuff. And then I took Tuesday off because I wanted to. And then the following week I only work Monday and Tuesday, and then we're off to Big Bear, which is so exciting. But I also turned 30. But I'm excited to do some grounding at Big Bear and yoga and hiking and kayaking and all that kind of stuff. It'll be really great and fun to get away and back into nature and be out of the city for us for a couple days. And that is our update. So the next clip you'll see is probably me making sandwiches. Okay, Zappy's almost home, so I'm gonna start making this sandwich. This is probably, ironically, one of the most expensive meals we make. And so I just have this bread from Sprouts. It was $2.30. I believe it's already fully cooked. Some of the breads you get are like half baked. This is a big piece of bread. cutting board and I'm gonna cut it lengthwise, like a sandwich. Okay, cut the bread. That was way more difficult. It's very like a crispy bread. I'm gonna cut it in half because this is a very large sandwich. And we'll probably be taking some for lunches tomorrow. I think that's sappy. So now I'm gonna make the sauce. Got mayo. And I got Cholula.
Live a little, flip the page, give it some more, getting out of my way. I was hiding, bulletproof, forever waiting, then came you. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I was picking up the pieces of yesteryear's life, in over my head, trying to figure out. I was going through changes, where to begin, when a mountain moving revelation came marching in. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. Thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. Been a long time, baby, had an all-time low. Stick with me, maybe, don't let me go. Crashed out, landed on cotton candy in your arms and survived. I'm still a disaster, rock bottom and below. I'm yours for the asking, where you go I go.
Hello. It is 5:20, and I'm going to be making chili tonight. Zappy is not here yet, but he's also ill. I'm gonna make him test for COVID when he gets home. Someone at his work has the flu. Grabbing the Instapot. Right, it goes. So chili is very subjective. In Texas, where we are from, chili does not have beans. I don't mind a couple beans, like a can of beans, but I don't like a lot of beans. Abby doesn't like beans at all, so we don't make it with beans. This is 2 pounds of ground beef. And for some reason, jalapenos are hard to find at Sprouts. I can only find them like every now and then. So when they have them, I buy several and chop them up and freeze them. So we put in jalapeno. I'm going to turn this pressure cooker to brown. While it heats up, it'll melt the frozen jalapenos. And then I'm going to add salt and pepper to the meat. And Gonna add in some paprika as well. If you like your chili thicker, you add 1 can of tomato sauce per pound. If you like it a little bit thinner, you add 1 more can than pounds you're adding. So if we want it a little bit thinner, if we're adding 2 pounds of ground beef, we'd add 3 cans. If you're making 4 pounds of ground beef, you'd add 5 cans. Adding the ground beef.
I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. Been a long time.
So you dump the sauces in, and then you don't mix anything. You just pour them on top, and then you add however many cans of sauce you're doing. You add that many tablespoons. So we're doing of chili powder. So we're doing 2 cans of tomato sauce. So we're adding 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Obviously, you can make this however you want. And this is based off of a recipe from Instant Loss Eat Real. She does add beans. She does not add jalapeno. And she adds, for 2 pounds of beef, plus a can of beans. She does like 1 pound of beef and like 2 cans of beans, 2 cans of tomato sauce, or 3 cans of tomato. She does something else. So we've adjusted it over the years. This is a very basic pared down type of chili. So this is what it looks like. You don't stir it yet. And we're gonna put the lid on. And it's going to pressure cook for 30 minutes on high. And that is it. And then when you take it off, when it's done, then that's when you stir it, and it is really hot when it first comes out. So you might need to let it cool, or I put cheese at the bottom of my bowl and put it in the bowl and let it cool that way so it melts the cheese. We eat it with tortilla chips. It's very delicious. And a pretty easy meal, also pretty cheap. We get the tomato sauce. It's the Kirkland Costco brand. So we get it, I think they come in packs of 12, and it'll last us a couple months because we don't make this every week anymore. We used to. Okay, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's actually Friday morning, Oliver, because Zappy's actually ill. Zappy's actually ill. I think he has the flu. We've tested him for COVID and he is testing negative, but he has a fever and all that, and chills and all that good stuff. So that's why I didn't record yesterday. Plus I had to do trek in the morning, so I was exhausted. And yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Last week was probably the most boring week. Next week I have headshots, and then the week after we're going to Big Bear. So I hope you're having a great day, a great week, great month. Can't believe it's already halfway through September. That is nutty. And if you enjoyed this vlog, or if you want to see our Big Bear vlog, subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.